Some of the best creators you will ever see have just 300 followers on social media. Meanwhile, average stuff is going viral. If you've ever wondered how people that are less talented, less interesting, less excellent are more visible, more booked, and more talked about, then this video is for you. Because invisibility is rarely about talent, but about behavior. Now, there's a very big lie that many creatives believe, and it is the lie that my work will speak for itself if it is good enough. How? One thing you need to understand is that the internet is not a merit-based system. It's a distribution system. Many times, talent is not the issue. It's just the visibility that you are struggling with. And this story will prove it. There was an artist called Van Gogh. While he was alive, he only sold one painting and he had hundreds of them. But when he died, most of his paintings were willed to his brother. And then when his brother died about 6 months after, the paintings automatically became the property of his brother's wife. Now his brother's wife went to his house, packed all those paintings, and they now saw a place where there were letters that he wrote that described each of the paintings. So she took those letters and she connected them to each piece of art and then sold them for millions of dollars. Those pieces of art were amazing, but there was that missing piece of branding and marketing for them to become valuable. She did all of that and distributed these pieces of art across galleries and sold millions. Listen, it's all about the distribution. Now let's look at some of the reasons why you are probably invisible as a creative. Firstly, you are waiting for permission. And this is a very big one that a lot of Nigerian creatives struggle with. You are waiting to be discovered. You are waiting for Don Jazzy to send you a DM and say, oh, I've seen your stuff. I've seen all the covers you've tagged me to. Can you come to the studio? And then your life will transform just like that overnight. You are waiting for validation. But the truth is that creatives who are out there don't do it, never did it by waiting on anybody. Look at Issa Rae, for example. She didn't wait for Hollywood to call her. All she did was produce her own movie, Awkward Black Girls, and upload it to YouTube herself for free. No budget, no TV support, no connections, and absolutely no permission from anybody. The work was obviously not perfect, but it was visible. And that visibility created leverage, and that leverage created more opportunities for her. Reason number 2 is that you are hiding behind your desire for perfection. The truth is, people who will get attention are not overly concerned with the details and the polish of whatever work that is being put out there. Personally, I found out all the videos of mine that went viral are not the ones that I sat down with a camera and lights and all of that to do, are just the ones that I literally just used my phone and it had a good story and I told it. For many reasons, maybe it's because of the audience likes the relatability and they don't want to feel sold to, whatever the reason is. But many times, polishing the video doesn't always equate to getting attention. You need to stop treating every video like a final exam. It's not that deep. Mr. Beast had publicly said that his earlier videos were trash, but he still left them on his page. Why? Because volume has taught him a whole lot more than silence ever could. So you need to get to the point where you're comfortable with progress and not perfection. Iteration is what helps you see what is working and what is not working. But if you spend a whole 6 months creating one piece of content and it doesn't perform well, there's no way you're gonna know why. As opposed to someone who created one video every week and was checking where people were dropping off while watching each video, checking the retention rates for every single video. That person has a whole lot more data to work with than you who has only one video in 6 months. Now, a third reason you are still invisible is probably because you are not repeating yourself. You think, oh, I've already said this before, or oh, somebody else has already said it. But the audience can never hear enough. If you know Gary Vee, you know that he has been saying the exact same things for the past decade, only tweaking the delivery here and there, but the things he has been saying have been the same. And he has built an entire media empire on saying the same thing over and over again. Repetition builds association, and association enhances memory. Now, the fourth reason you're probably still invisible is because you do not package your thinking. Talent alone doesn't travel far. Look at someone like Virgil Abloh, for example. He wasn't just a designer, he was a thought leader. He communicated his thoughts clearly and consistently over time. He explained his thinking clearly and consistently in public. And that's exactly why his influence outpaced showcased his technical skills. So the lesson here is that the internet actually rewards people who are able to communicate their thoughts and not just those who create things. Now, here's the hard truth. Most invisible creators are not bad. It's just that they are not clear. I'm going to link a video where we talked about this earlier in this video. Many creators post without context. You just post a picture of the sky and put a very random caption that has nothing to do with who you are, what you are doing, where you are going to. You just create and post without framing what you are posting in a context that people can understand. Or you just disappear for months and come back and say, I'm back. All you need to do is decide what you want to be known for and show up consistently and clearly in that lane. Remember that the world cannot reward work that it does not see. So you need to overcome your fears and overcome your doubts and overcome all the random crazy thoughts that run through your mind that limits you from putting your work out there, and just put the work out there. Now, if you want to go deeper into all of this, I would recommend this book, Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. It will give you a lot more context and help you overcome your fear or confusion about posting and sharing your work online or anywhere else. So if you gained value from this video, we built Vein Academy Collective just for you. So the collective is a private community of artists and creatives who are intentional about their art and understand that all of this links back to God, and they are interested in making kingdom culture the new pop culture. So if that's your vibe, if that aligns with you, then click the link in the description to join us inside. Peace.